Happening this weekend and next, a Museum of Black Experiences in Saginaw is hosting a soft opening. Kevin Jones, the founder and a collector himself, joins us this morning to talk more about the museum and his passion of collecting African American art and antiques. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, it's such an honor.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Kevin.
So I am from Saginaw, Michigan, and I am excited about being an antique collector, historian, and bringing those passions in the form of a museum, a museum of Black experiences.
Yeah, so how long have you been a collector?
I've been a collector for more than 25 years. Kind of got inspired from my grandmother. They're from the South, and so they kind of brought everything with them when they made their journey to the North. And so that included quilts, things that just told stories about their experiences in the South. And so I kind of just continued collecting some of those items and grown it to about 6,000 pieces at this point.
Wow, and so what exactly inspired you, though, to open your museum?
Well, I grew up in a household where the achievements of African Americans hung alongside probably some of the most harshest things that we've experienced in this country. And I knew that outside of my house, I didn't necessarily have that experience, but it was just so rich with the art and the history. And that's something I always wanted to kind of replicate. It also helps that my last name is Jones, and I thought I was to be the next Indiana Jones and discover something. So,
yeah, we're taking a look at some video here. So how did you get to this point, though? I mean, it looks like you have quite the collection.
Yes, I have quite a collection. And I've had exhibits over the years, in Philadelphia, New York, and even in Saginaw. And what we noticed when we did the exhibits that people said we need something like this more permanent. Now, don't get me wrong, we have great institutions, great museums and cultural centers throughout mid-Michigan. But in Saginaw, folks said we need something here. We can bring the world of Saginaw through a museum. And so we were able to purchase the building at 1243 South Jefferson Avenue.
That's exciting.
Yes.
What will folks find inside?
So inside, you will find just many examples of Black experiences. So from dolls, people from TikTok. I just recently received 2 bill of sales of enslaved Africans. So you will see those sorts of pieces. You will see advertisements. You will see great art from local artists and national renowned artists. This weekend, we'll have 12 decorated trees that are beautifully decorated from local organizations. There will be a number of Santa and Santa helpers and elves that people can take photographs with. They'll also have carol karaoke, a Christmas cipher for our hip hop Christmas enthusiasts.
Yeah, what's the name of this event, by the way, coming up?
Yeah, so this event coming up is called It Must Be Christmas at a Musby. A Musby is short for a Museum of Black Experiences.
Yeah, when you mentioned that this is more than an exhibit, this is an experience. What do you hope people will learn?
Yeah, so, just as a sort of correction, we're having a soft opening, but we're not quite open yet.
Yeah, you're getting there.
And we're getting there. And so this will kick off our aggressive fundraising season so that we can ensure that we open by Juneteenth 2024, so June of 2024. And we're excited about this particular event because people have said, what are you doing in this house? We see the lights outside, we see all the work that's going on. So this is going to give folks just an opportunity to come inside to see the progress that we've made on this beautifully building from 1857. They will see some examples of the type of artwork, the type of exhibits that we'll do. It won't be a complete exhibit, but just a sampling to inspire the community. And we're hoping that folks will, in this spirit, or in this season, be generous and be willing to spread the word about a Musby, and if they're so inclined to also make a donation to this wonderful cause.
Well, it sounds like you've certainly piqued the community's interest there too. Let's show that information one more time for the soft opening coming up this weekend, where you can take advantage of that. Again, that's on South Jefferson Street there in Saginaw. So much to learn there at a Museum of Black Experiences. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate the opportunity.